Alright, last time on Malevolence, gosh, some stuff happened. The most important thing that I remember is you decided to finally go down into the tomb. Garrick
That was
and...
probably a mistake.
Yeah, it was probably a mistake. I believe Garrick and Oleander went down there alone first, while everyone else went into the house to go get something.
Bed sheets so we can make a rope back up.
Ah, that's right.
You say we went into the tomb, implying that we knew it was a tomb before we got down there.
Well, tomb, crypt, I'm using these words interchangeably, but...
It was an observatory.
It's some sort of big creepy building, and Garrick and Oleander went inside, and were accosted by a nasty skeleton woman, and we're just gonna get right back into that, because that's the fun stuff.
There's a Skirlington inside.
So I'm gonna turn
Oh,
on...
skeleton.
Hey, girl.
Skirl.
Hey, bitch, give me back my third action. Please. She won't.
Imagine if she kept them.
Oh,
She's just got them in her
just-
like a little fanny pack.
Just forever.
He's saving them.
Excuse me, whore, can I have that back? Now. Well, fine. God.
She's got to save him for a rainy day.
She's collecting them.
I'm gonna make a bracelet and sell them on Etsy.
I like that's the personality we've given Gonna make a bracelet. This is unacceptable.
She's gotta die now. There's no other alternative. Oh god. Okay. Alright, I'm good. I'm alive. I gotta do a will save, right?
Yes, you do have to do a will save.
Please, Phoebe, for the love of God.
Fuck! Phoebus.
Phoebe Doobie, my guy, my bro, my son, idiot, useless, piece of trash. Alright. Well. Then he's just gonna keep doing
so yeah,
what he's always been
you
doing.
critically fail that, so you are stunned 1, which I think you were already. It just happens. It just keeps happening. Did I go over? Because I'm pretty sure at least one of you has critically failed before.
I think it was Garrick.
Yeah, well, that's true.
Garku.
Phoebe, as like you look into this thing's eyes, for just a moment you see something behind them. All of the clues, a lot of the things you guys have figured out so far lead you to believe that while this thing isn't Chakouth, the big thing you've kind of sort of been worrying about, it's definitely connected to it in some way.
Ooh, fear.
Wow, I didn't even think of that as a possibility, and then you just put that out there. Alright.
Yeah, Phoebe knows that. Nobody else knows that, unless Phoebe says something.
Oh, Phoebe's been theorizing and worrying for a while, so yeah, yikes. Oh boy.
So yep, you're stunned
Okay.
1, so I believe that just leaves you with 2 actions.
Yeah. Well, he's gonna just keep doing what he always does then. He's gonna inspire courage and inspire defense.
Okay, everyone is couraged and defensed. Oleander.
All right. Do I have to make the saving throw?
Oh yeah, you do.
Everybody do.
Oh boy.
Need saving throw help.
I will let you know when you no longer have to do that.
But you do get a +1 to saving throws.
That's true. So
16.
16. Not a crit failure like Phoebus, but still a regular old failure.
I could use a hero point to roll it, right?
Sure. You just have to take the second result.
I can try it.
27.
27. Okay. Okay. For this round, you have a -1 on attack rolls, so just keep that in mind when you're making your attacks.
Oh, how do we have to
Because
get?
of the inspired courage, it'll be back to normal.
That's true. So you lose nothing.
How high do we have to roll a will save for her?
I can't tell you that number. I will say
I don't like her at
I will
all.
say a 26 is a success.
I think you're mean.
I mean,
Yes.
she's a toughie, but that's a success. If you critically succeed, then something nice will happen. But a 26 is a regular success. So on a success during this thing's unnerving presence, -1 on attack rolls for a round.
She just dies.
So yep, you got 3 actions.
Yeah, I'm gonna go over here and hide, and then I'm gonna
Bye.
shoot a spell.
Ooh, disrupt undead. Ooh, target must attempt a basic fortitude save. All right.
So 27 to attack and then 7 to damage.
Got
Wait,
it.
no. Yeah, no.
Well,
It was
26
7
hits
damage.
anyway, so you don't have to worry about that. But yeah, it's an extra point of damage, and I assume that stacks on sneak attack damage also. So it's 14 damage first off. So let me just... It needs to... please. Fortitude save. Okay, I got a 20, so it halves that
That's-
damage. So it only takes 7 from that. Boop. Dirge's turn.
Dirge. Is this square considered adjacent to Garrick?
This one right here? Yeah, it is.
This one.
Yeah.
On the diagonal?
Like right here?
I'm pointing at it. The one on the diagonal.
Oh,
Is this considered adjacent to Garrick?
yes.
Okay. I'm gonna try something different with Dirge. She's gonna walk over here, stealthy like, press up against the wall, and try treat battle. Oh gosh, I just forgot the name. The thing where you can treat wounds in battle.
Battle medicine?
That's the one.
Also, before I forget, I think for Disrupt Undead, since they get a basic Fortitude save to half the damage, I think you just, like, you don't have to hit with it. I think it just happens.
I mean, that's what I thought, but that was Oleander who did that.
I know, I'm just retroactively saying, might want to change that with your macro.
My macro.
No, for Oleander wants to change that for their
Oh.
macro.
Change what?
Dirge is offended. that
before
you
just
their macro.
before we continue, I think for Disrupt Undead, like you just deal the damage and they get a fort. Like you don't have to roll to see if you hit. I think it just does damage and then.
It's the way the spell went in when I drug it in. So.
Okay, I'll figure that out later. Okay, sorry, Dirge, go ahead.
Yay. I'm doing that thing. Oh, sweet.
Oh, sweet. Okay, so yeah, you do. As far as I know, you do the effects of treat wounds, but you can do it real quick. And that's a crit, so that's oh gosh, let me see. I always forget exactly how much you roll on a critical. Roll me 4d8.
Oh, many.
Yeah. Oh god.
Okay.
That's fine.
He gets back 13, and I believe the way battle medicine works is he's immune to that for 24 hours.
Sure is.
Okay, that
Well-
still helps. It's 13 more than he had.
Dirge, why not to come over here and stare down the bones and be like, stop messing with our boy. Okay.
She looks at you.
Oh, I didn't roll for the thing either, by the way.
What else are you
Where is
doing?
it? No, I didn't roll. I have to roll, right?
For what?
The effect.
What
Like
effect?
I took my 2 actions because I'm only allowed 2
Her
actions.
effect.
But now I roll.
Oh yeah, you have to. I'm sorry, you do have to will save before all that.
Yeah, that thing. Well, like I only did 2 actions, so I don't think it will change anything this turn. Where's my will save? Dirge, why?
Should be right in the middle.
Dirge, why?
Somewhere in there.
It's under armor class and saving
Don't worry
throws.
about it. I just forgot how to play the game.
Hmm.
Oh
okay.
my god, Dirge, why?
So that does matter, because you.
Oh,
because you
nice.
critically failed.
Okay. So did I get to do anything last turn, or did I just...
So yeah, it's okay. So the you guys would have figured this out anyway. So a crit failure is just like a regular failure. You get the stunned 1. But you also now know that as you look into their eyes, you see something awful looking back at you, and it sure seems like it's Chakooth.
Oh.
So you have now come to this realization as well.
Dirge continues to stare down the bones while jabbing Garrick with paste.
You jab him with paste.
That makes sense, right? Jabbing with paste?
Syringe full of
Sure.
paste.
Sure.
Alright, it's this bone lady's turn.
Uh-oh.
Sort of seeing that you have now seen her Dark Lord, more or less. She's gonna come for you now. Let's see.
Come at me.
And yeah, she's going to just do some strikes at you.
Oh dear.
Yay.
Alright, what's your AC? 19. Okay.
Plus, it'd be 20.
Be 20?
Yay.
Okay.
Yeah. Defense adds 1 to AC.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so both of these are gonna hit. This first one's going to critically hit.
Okay.
Ooh.
Anyway. So, let's see. I believe it's just... Hold on, let me pull out. Yeah, she reaches out her awful, disgusting bone hand towards you, and she's able to... Both of her hands make contact with your feathery skin, and you start to feel as if you're rotting away. But before you can do anything about it, you go down.
Rot away. Well. Dirge
Jesus
crumple.
fuck.
And it is now Garrick's turn. Normally, since they crit, you'd have to make a certain roll for that, but you're unconscious, so I don't think it applies. So...
Roll avoided.
That's how you avoid.
That's how you avoid.
You just die.
By dying. That's right. Alright.
Jeez.
So yeah, Garrick seeing you go down, gonna try to come to his senses a bit more. He's been having a rough fucking time. And... Did he do... I'm trying to remember if he did... The positive thing last time. Where he gets, like, extra nice guy damage. I want to say... I'm gonna say he didn't, so he's gonna cast that spell. So he... Excuse me, while coughing. He's going to, he's gonna slap some disrupting stuff on his weapons in hopes that it'll help him do more damage. So, with that being said, he's gonna start dealing an extra d4 to this lady. He's only gonna get 1 attack though because he cast a spell. And...
28 and a 9.
So yep, he hits and he deals a total of 10 damage to this lady, 9 from the piercing and 1 from the positive. Ruckus' turn.
Ruckus. How's she look?
How's she look?
Hold on here.
She looks like she can still put up a fight, but you guys have been definitely wearing her down.
Cool.
She's still
Hey,
mostly intact for a skeleton lady.
For a skeleton, does Phoebo have any heals inside of him?
He does. He has the ability to do 3.
Okay.
Because he's not used any of his spell slots. He's been using his cantrips.
Alright. Then Rucko is not gonna hope that the bird survives.
Yep, but Ruckus has to make a will save first.
Ruckus does have to make a will save. Will save, Rucko. Okay.
19. Okay, 20. All right.
Sorry, this is defense.
Yep, -1 to attack rolls, but because of Phoebe, it's negated, so just plus nothing.
Fantastic.
Nothing happens. Hooray!
Nothing
Congrats.
happens.
Nothing.
You know what? We're probably just gonna shoot her. And I remember nothing, but I assume he's fired his gun at least once already.
Yeah, definitely.
He must have.
It'd be weird if you hadn't, so yeah, you'll need to make your gun.
I'm going to just...
God,
Oh,
okay, yeah.
God.
So it jams,
Well-
you'll have to spend an action to clear it, I believe. And then reload. Although I think you did you take the feat that lets you, like, move and reload at the same time?
Yes, so his
So if you wanna
the
move, you
reload
can.
turn essentially doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah, as long as you move, I guess, instead. So yeah, you
Yeah.
bring up your gun to shoot, fucking misfires,
So
jams.
He's gonna scoot over here.
You scoot over there.
He scoots over there.
Alright. Phoebe's turn.
Oh boy, oh boy. Phoebe's turn. Oh. Will save. Fuck, Phoebe, bro. It was just a kiss. It's okay.
How did it end up like this? It was only a kiss. It was only a kiss.
Only a hit.
It was only a kiss,
Oh.
Phoebe. Alright, yeah, critical
God.
failure. You know how it works. You feel Chakuth's presence growing more and more in this room, and you have the -1 on attack rolls.
Ugh. Okay, which one should I give up? Should I give up Inspire Defense or Inspire Courage? Because I'm going to heal Dirge. Would you rather the +1 to hit and attack, or the +1 to AC or saving rolls?
I would say, me personally, would say the hit and attack, because our saving throws haven't been great anyway, so at least if the hit and attack is up, we don't get nerfed.
Right, okay. Inspire Courage for everybody, and he's going to hit Dirge with Soothe. That's only 7.
Okay. Dirge gets 7 back. And they are unconscious and wounded 1. Do I have a different one for wounded? We'll save this one. That one looks ouchy. Alright, and Oleander's turn.
Yep. And I still have to make the will save.
Mm-hmm. Oh, 12. Okay, it didn't even show me that you rolled. Alright. Critical failure on that as well. Same deal as everyone else. You start to realize... You're all starting to come to the same conclusion that... well, you didn't really feel it before. You kept hearing about Chakuth this and Chakuth that. You feel some sort of presence down here. And it's bad. So yeah, -1 on that, but it's negated by Phoebus's +1, so nothing changes for you.
Throw a dagger at her.
Throw a dagger at her. Okay, yep, 28 definitely hits, and you deal the 3 and the 5. Is that a +1 to... Okay, yeah, it is a +1 to all those things. So that's 4 and 9, so you do 10 damage.
And she holds her little hands out, like, no.
Yeah, I could have swore you don't have to roll for... You know what, it'll probably just leave the macro, though, because normally if you have to, like... If they get a save, then you don't get to roll to hit also. You just do it, I think. So, like, I think there's a way to turn it off in the macro, but I'm just going to ignore it because they get to make a fortitude save against that. Sometimes that just happens. I can look into it later, but that doesn't seem right to me. That you'd have to see if you hit.
Yeah.
And then
I
if
can
you
turn it
hit,
off
they
'cause
can... Yeah, there should be an
Yeah.
option to turn off the attack roll part of it. Because otherwise, like, that's just mean. And this is the best thing to... This is, like, the only good cantrip to use against undead. So, like, yeah. Okay, Fortitude...
It might be on the wrong thing, but it says Disrupt Undead is just a ranged touch attack. If it hits, it hits. Why did they get to resist it?
Says you lance the target with energy. You deal 1d6 positive damage plus your spellcasting ability modifier. The target must attempt a basic fortitude save. A basic save of any kind means they just half the damage if they succeed. If the creature critically fails the save, it is also enfeebled 1 for 1 round. And then they get...
Yeah, there's a thing right
I'm
there
looking
for
at
turning the attack off.
In a different
It's off.
version of the rules, I guess. Pathfinder 2.
Yeah, I checked. I looked up just the actual spell for Disrupt Undead, and it doesn't say you have to make an attack.
Yeah, I turn
Roll.
the attack off. So
Yeah.
Just because that seems
don't-
really mean to, like, oh, I hit,
Yeah.
oh, but they have the damage, but, like, usually it's like you hit and deal damage, or you do damage and they get to resist it. Like, it's... I've never seen those two combined. Okay, so yeah, fortitude save. I'll leave it like that, and that's the way it is forever.
Well,
Okay, they definitely succeed. So half, they half the undead damage, but I don't think they half the sneak attack damage, because that's like its own thing, isn't it? That sounds right to me.
yeah, it is.
So minus, so they take 8.
Goody.
Oleander, let's see. I'm just gonna double check real quick if there's like a way for you to wake yourself up.
Yeah, you're supposed to roll.
I want to say it's just a D20 roll and you have to beat a DC 15, but I want to.
Pretty sure, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what we've been doing all along.
Okay, then go ahead.
This has happened so many times by now.
Let's
There.
roll a d20.
Hey, I did it for once.
Oh, shit. That's right.
Yep, I'm just gonna say I'll figure out exactly what it is later, but yeah, you wake up. Buh.
I think we've just been as someone else shakes you. Shaketh.
Dirge slowly gets up and stares down these bones that are possessed by something. Jeez.
Yep, they're scary. Will save.
Ned. Will save.
Will save.
Where am I?
Dirge wakes up and rolls a will save.
Goes back to sleep. Ah,
The
never
will.
mind.
If I sleep, I don't have to will save.
That's true. Probably. Okay, you succeed. So, minus... Yeah, we know how this goes. -1, but Phoebe negates it, so you just continue as normal. And
Do
you have...
I get 2 actions?
Yeah, because you had to use 1 to stand up.
So do I have 1 action?
No, you have... So, you don't lose any actions because you succeeded. You only lose an action. You only
No,
become...
I mean, I stayed up. Should I woke myself up? I stood up. Are those 2 actions?
I'd say that's 1. Like, that's...
Oh, okay.
Like, waking up and standing up, I'd say that's 1 action. You get 2
okay.
left. That sounds mean, so
Okay.
I'm not doing that.
Dirge rise, and
Could you imagine?
oh boy,
Imagine the GM doing something mean.
Yeah.
Could you imagine?
Okay, so if you're unconscious and have more than 1 hit point, you wake up in one of the following ways. One of them is if you receive healing other than the natural healing you get from resting. So as soon as you get, like, zapped with healing rays, you're awake. You don't get to stand up immediately, because you do that on your turn, but you're awake.
Oh.
So, cool, got it.
Okay, so Dirge was just lying down, crumpled for a while, thinking this is my life. and
Sometimes
then
you just need a minute. It's
rose.
okay. you just gotta take a time out.
Take a second.
Dirge,
Alright, but yeah, sorry, the floor is yours.
What do, Dirge? So I still have 2 actions.
Mm-hmm.
This is what I've been trying to establish. Okay.
Yes, you do. Yep.
Yay! With my 2 actions, I'm going to hit the thingamajiggy.
Yo, why she wiggling like that?
It's
Stop
it's,
gyrating, bitch!
it's the Final Fantasy wiggle pose.
Stop
They're
gyrating
waiting.
at me.
They're waiting for their turn.
She's mocking me, is what's happening.
They're
I'm
being very
going to
polite.
throw
She's
a
wiggling.
2nd level heal beam at the skelly lady.
Okay.
Sometimes
Roll me a
skeletons
heal beam at the
do
Skelly
a
lady.
wiggle.
So yep. So I know that damage probably isn't right. What's the actual damage?
What
I know
is
it's
it?
not 2.
9, 2? Oh, it's 2 plus 16, right? It's 18.
Okay, so 18 damage. They get a fortitude save to have that. +1
I
from
do.
Phoebe. Do you get +1 on heals? I don't know if you get +1 on... Well, you're doing damage. I'll say sure you get a +1.
If it
So-
counts as an
Yeah.
attack roll, then it would be.
You know what? I'll say sure. So it's instead of 18, it's 19 damage. Because it's you
Yes,
roll
I guess
2
so.
and then plus
Right.
16, so it's not.
Yeah, that
okay.
makes sense.
So let me fortitude save has to be 20. Okay. That is the. You know what? I fucked up real bad. I accidentally rolled reflex and it was a crit, so I'm just gonna ignore that and roll a fortitude save.
Yay.
Okay, 21. So it still succeeds,
Darn.
but it does take half of 19. So round up, it's 9.
Dirge glares. Dirge is about to get smacked again, I assume.
Yeah, she's going to divide up her attacks this time because there are 2 very obvious threats who won't stop smacking her with things. So, first one is against Garrick, second one is against Phoebe. Not Phoebe, Dirge.
Maybe.
Yeah.
That's right. I mean, technically it could. It could smack Garrick and then run over just to hit you, which would be really funny. But you can divide it up for no reason.
Phoebe over there, blindingly bright. It's like, oh, my eyes.
Fucking
My
Square up,
wicked
swing!
eyes.
It's
slaps you, runs back.
Clear across the game.
I heard you insulting my Etsy business.
I
What?
heard you was talking shit over there.
Who the fuck?
Who the fuck are you?
Who the fuck are you? Okay, so let's see.
Talking shit about my bracelet.
Okay. Alright, thankfully this creature doesn't critically hit anyone, but it does hit both of you. So Garriga's gonna take 13 bludgeoning and 12 negative.
Ooh.
Phoebe, or not Phoebe, god damn it.
Me?
See, I've done
It's
it one.
okay.
I've done it once, and now it's like a parasite in my brain.
That's his strategy, okay?
Dirge, you go back
Okay.
down again.
It just needs to run over there and kill the shit out of Phoebe.
You are dying too.
Oh my
Dirge,
god.
horrible.
It dealt 16 plus. I mean, Dirge only had 7 left, so Garrick's turn.
Understandable.
Okay, golly, yeah, he's just gonna he's gonna try to take this thing down quick. 1, 2, 3. Okay,
There's
so these are all
ones to
plus
all of
ones
those.
to all of that. And he doesn't have to make a will save because reasons. Tee.
Garrick is undead.
No, that's not it. But
Ruckus was right.
so I
Garrick
will
is a
say this doesn't ruin anything. I double checked last time, and if you critically save against the spooky aura, you're immune to it for a day. So he did, so he's immune to it for a day.
I thought maybe you did tell us that last time.
I might
just
have, I
forgot
don't
that you
remember.
did
Maybe.
that.
But just so
I
you
don't
guys
know.
know, it's not
Yeah.
because he's a ghost or whatever.
Yeah.
It's
Garrick,
because
he'll
Kick her
turn around.
ass, Garrick!
He's a
Ruckus is
hunter.
right about the aliens.
Garrick's
He's right
man.
about Garrick being a ghost.
Okay, so that's 31, 24,
alien
and
ghost.
10. Let's see, none of these are crits, so that's 11 piercing, slashing, and then he gets the extra 2. 23 still misses anyway. He's not flanking, so no. And then the other one also. Okay. Ruckus, this bone lady looks like shit. I mean, she already did, but like even more like shit now that she's been blasted by halberds and holy energy.
Holy screams. Okay.
So, first things first, will save, and then gun check.
Okay. I click a button. What's the button I click?
23 succeeds, so you know the deal, nothing happens.
Nothing.
Thanks to Phoebe, yeah. Nothing, you lose nothing on your attack rolls.
Still
Okay.
down 1, right? So,
So the attack roll would go down by 1, but
Using
Phoebus is
that-
doing the thing that gives you a
Negated
+1,
actions.
so it cancels itself out.
still down 1 action, right?
No, that's only if you fail. You succeeded.
Oh. Bitches.
Even if you succeed, something bad happens, but Phoebus is negating that bad thing, so nothing happens.
So nothing happens.
Wait,
All right.
how is Phoebus?
Because Phoebe's doing the Inspire Courage, yeah. So,
Oh.
yeah, Phoebe's Inspired Courage gives everyone a +1 as long as they do it, and it just lasts for a round. And then her, unhappy aura makes it go down by 1, so they cancel each other out, the +1 and the -1. So,
Fantastic.
so nothing happens, which is a good thing
You're
in this
welcome.
case. Yeah. Alright, so if you're gonna shoot, I'll need a gun jam check. 14, yep, you're good.
Great.
Yes.
Hold on. It's been 2,000 years, so now I have to
It's got clicking.
find everything. Here it is. Gun. No.
Yeah, 18 or 19 misses, unfortunately.
That's fine. He's got one more.
If you want to,
okay.
reload and then shoot again, you could technically do that. You just do it
I
at your
guess-
second attack thing.
I guess he could do that. I look at them. I can't help you. Okay. No. Okay. This is fine.
All right. Phoebus, we'll save.
Oh god. I was in the middle of putting down my drink. Phoebe struggles to put down his margarita.
23. It's that guy from Jurassic World where he runs with the margaritas.
Yeah, basically.
It's like, oh shit, a skeleton. Let me get my margaritas real quick. 23 succeeds, so you know the drill. You have 3 actions.
Yay. Oh boy. Oh
Finally
boy.
have 3 actions.
Okay. Finally have 3 actions, and I've also got dying and dead friends. His original goal was, if he got a 3rd action, he was gonna run up and punch the skeleton lady in the face, but he can't because he's got obligations. Oh, dying friends, so annoying.
Look, Dirge is taking the loss on the L on this one, so you don't have to. Dirge saw that
Oh boy,
harlot
okay.
smooch Garrick and was unhappy about it on Phoebe's behalf.
Okay. He's going to inspire courage, and he's going to use his last 2 spell slots for soothe, and he's going to hit both Dirge and Garrick with it. Bonk. Bonk. Now he's out of 1st level spells.
Okay. Oh, and they both go to 6. That's nice. All right.
There you go, guys. Eat up.
Get fed.
Yep. And Dirge is awake.
Just pops back up.
All right. Oleander's turn.
We'll save.
So actually, sorry, hold on, Phoebe. Soothe is a 2-action spell.
Oh shit! Is
So-
it? Fuck.
Yeah, so you can only bring up... I assume you're going
I
to
can
bring
only
up
bring up
Dirge,
Dirge.
because... Okay,
I
so...
can only bring up Dirge then.
Yeah, I will
Fuck, okay,
revert
sorry,
Garrick
whoops.
back to 2 hit points. Okay, so
I'm
Oleander.
taking that health back, Garrick. I'm sorry.
You just siphon that out of him. I'm a necromancer. Okay, 18 fails, so you are stunned 1. And... Yep, that's all there is to it. Well, you're slowed 1 for a round. So yep, you got 2 actions.
Alright.
What I find kind of funny is, if you fail, it's not like you take the -1 to attack rolls and you're slowed, you're just slowed, so... from Phoebe's thing, you do get a +1 to everything.
Yeah, she does. I could throw the dagger twice or disrupt undead.
It's up to you.
She's gonna keep doing it.
Yep, disrupt undead. Alright.
Every little bit.
Fortitude save, because you'll always deal at least a little bit of damage with the disrupt undead.
Yeah.
Even if they succeed. Beat a 17. That's a 20. Okay. So have that. So that's 7 damage.
Yeah. She shoots the magic out of her hand. Stay away from stay from my dad's boyfriend.
Yep, and then +1 on the... So yeah.
What?
Alright. Alright, Dirge. You use an action to get up. Will save.
Yay. Where is Man, I should just have the sheet open. I didn't.
You want to have your D&D sheet
I know
open
what's
when
coming.
playing.
I know what's coming.
All right, you succeed, so nothing because Phoebe. So you have 2 actions left.
I got 2 actions left.
Because you had to use one to stand up.
I know.
Mm-hmm.
Well.
Wah, wah.
Wah, wah.
I'm gonna mix up the music a little bit. How about
It's just like.
I want some
you?
party music.
Like this?
I wouldn't dance to a club in this, but whatever.
Well, this is at the Skeleton Club. This is what they're all about these days.
Yeah, they all like choirs and shit. That's nice, I guess. Different scene, not mine.
Well, let's see. I can either take a chance on attacking and killing,
Mm-hmm.
maybe, or I can run away.
I will say, so Dirge, you're right there. You've been getting, like, beat the crap out of by the skeleton lady. She is
Yeah.
on death's door. I mean, she's undead, but you know what I mean. So, and that's easy enough to tell. Like, all of her, you're you know, a medicine person. All of her bones are just kind of barely hanging on to each other at this point. So, that might
let me-
affect your decision.
Let me just
Take
check
the
what
fucking shot, Piglet.
Alright, I'm gonna check what is Dirge's Disrupt Undead. It is 2d6. Okay.
That's not bad.
Yeah, they're just gonna go for a Disrupt Undead at point blank range and see what happens.
Ooh, alright.
Big.
Okay, so fortitude save to half that.
And that's +1 because of Phoebe.
It
So that's
fails its fortitude save.
Yeah!
Ooh.
Alright,
It is a
Dirge.
+1 because of Phoebe.
Okay. Thankfully, that doesn't matter. Dirge, how do you finish off this evil, gross bone lady? Do you want to narrate how you do it?
Dirge stares directly into the eyes of the entity and says, "These bones do not belong to you," and boops it in the face. There you go.
And with that, yeah, you disrupt dead in the face, and it just kind of stands there for a second, and then crumples to the ground in a pile of bony dust. And the battle is over.
Dirge falls back on her butt.
Oh,
Ah.
God, okay.
Ugh.
Oh, thank goodness.
Ah.
Are you okay, darling?
Ugh, I am.
Ruckus
I
goes over
I
to
will be
pat
fine.
Dirge.
Here, hang on. He rummages
Oh,
through his jacket,
jeez.
pulls out like a little handkerchief, and just starts dabbing at Garrick's face.
But
What is that music?
thank you.
How are you feeling?
I am ready for bed. Frankly.
I do not blame you. Hang on, Dirge, can I use the kit?
Oh yeah. Also, everybody, I'm gonna do a heal all and see what happens. Or a heal. There you go. We all get 2, and then I give you the kit because 2 is not much.
Alrighty, he's going to try and use the medicine kit on Garrick. So that's a medicine check, right?
Yep, if you're doing the treat wounds thing, as you all know, it takes an hour in game to
Do we-
properly
do-
do that.
Phoebe, do we want to go upstairs before doing that? That'd be nicer up
That's
there.
probably wiser.
That would be
Come on,
nicer.
on. Kind of, he like takes Garrick's hands and starts leading him back up to like the little rope that they made out of bed sheets.
Ruckus picks up Dirge by the armpits.
Oh,
Do you need help getting up?
Dirge inspects this lady first.
I'll be all right. You inspected the lady, looking for some
Yeah.
fat loot. Also, I don't know if
Does
you
the
all
lady
saw.
have anything?
Everyone gets 120 experience from that fight.
Yep. So that's 510 that we've got right now.
And everyone gets a hero point for beating someone that was 3 levels above you.
Holy shit!
So,
Oh god.
so you guys are
We
doing
did
good.
it.
Yeah, you guys. I mean, yeah, you did
Woohoo!
good. Yeah, you guys are level
Thanks, we
4,
weren't
and that thing was
supposed to be
level
down
7,
there.
so you have 120 experience.
7.
Okay.
Yep.
Jesus. This is why you don't let Phoebe lead. He takes you to bad places.
Boy.
Looking for fat loot. Okay, hold on. Let me pull up her deal.
When you decide to go behind the most locked door.
Yeah. That was a mistake.
So yeah, the only thing you see, this token is doesn't quite represent exactly what she looks like. It's just for like the kind of creature she is.
Oh.
But it's close enough. She actually has like ghostly white hair and a blue robe. She doesn't have this flower that's in her hair.
Oh, I see.
But that's all you really find on her. Is there's like some green kind of mold and moss growing. There's like this blue robe that's torn to shatters, especially now. And the white hair she did have is starting to fall out.
Ugh.
Can Dirge determine how long this skeleton has been here? Or
Give me a medicine check.
Dirge. Mannequin.
28. Let's see.
Dirge knows bones.
Bones. Durgo.
So that definitely succeeds. It's when the things happen in the timeline is important. So let me double check this real quick. I don't want to give you guys a bad number and be like, shit, I was wrong. Yep, give me just a sec. There's a timeline of events that I must check.
No.
No.
No?
Checking the Malevolence wiki.
Yeah.
Malevolence secret GM support group.
You think these bones, it's a little hard to tell the exact date. You don't have the tools to determine it. Somewhere between 60 and 70 years old.
Okay, so predating whatever happened at the house, I believe.
From what you guys were
Or
able to
possibly
get,
after.
from what you guys were able to gather when you did all of your research about Zarin Manor before you even got here, like the last anyone heard from anyone in this house was roughly that long ago.
Oh, okay. I thought it was like more like 50 years, but I guess it was 60 to 70.
That was me
Okay.
messing things up because I didn't check the numbers.
Oh, I see.
Does the skeleton have the flower that the picture has?
It does not know. It just it only has white hair and a blue robe.
Misleading.
And it's
I know. Well, yeah, like I mentioned, the token represents the kind of creature it is, not specifically the individual.
yeah. So it's not Asathana Zarwin because she was in the crypt, but there were other ladies.
This
living
is
in the
someone
house.
else entirely, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, but it could
Ole-
be a named person.
Oleander kicks dirt on its face for being mean to her dad,
You do that.
and then
Oh,
flies over
God.
here.
Dirge
Yeah.
takes a toe bone.
You take a toe bone.
Phoebe kind of ushers Oleander up the rope. Like, go on. We'll be right behind you.
Yeah, she just flies on up.
Phoebe kind of fidgets and turns to Garrick. About earlier. Are you okay?
I'm very sore and I'm very tired, but I'll be all right.
I can give you something that can take your mind off that. And he leans forward and gives Garrick a very brief kiss, and then immediately turns away and goes, "Okay, anyway, off we go." And starts climbing up the fucking rope.
He sprints.
Yeah, he is-
into the sun.
Power walking. He is power walking out of the fucking manor. He is gone. He is not gonna face any consequences.
So we'll say, for the intents and purposes, Phoebe, yeah, he's way, he's power walking that way. Garrick is a little stunned, as anyone would be, and just kind of like rubs the bridge of his nose and
Wait,
he's
he took my peeling kit with him.
Yes, he did.
Yes, he did.
Baby,
We'll
we
get
need
it back.
that.
He's not going anywhere. We're not going. Whether he likes
you
it
okay?
or
He's
not.
gone.
Oleander
okay?
could definitely catch up because they're Oleander.
Oh, yes, perfectly fine. Why would I ever not be fine?
You're blushing. What happened?
Nothing.
I heard kiss sounds.
No, you did not.
Uh-huh.
No.
That didn't happen?
Nope.
I looked back. I saw.
No, you did. Young
Good job,
lady.
Dad.
Ugh.
Okay, we going back to? Are we going back to
Yeah,
that
we're
town?
going back to the town. We're going back to the town because that's where we left camp.
I gotta get my dollhouse.
Yeah, he is hardcore, just speed walking like a mom in a grocery store who heard about a sale a week ago. He is on a mission, and the mission is get the hell out of Dodge.
There's obtained dollhouse.
Run.
Yeah, you could just go in and get that. No big deal.
Oleander's
Now,
following like that kid
having-
who
Eric.
knows if they keep up, they get like the candy at the end.
There's not having sufficient carrying capacity because Phoebe took the medicine kit.
Yeah, he's just holding it in his hands, like all panicked.
Running.
It
You
is
can't
almost a
escape your fate.
job. It is almost a jog. He is going.
Can't escape your choices, Phoebe.
He's made many choices, and this one was probably a poor one.
They're just holding her dollhouse bundle on her head and walking.
Virgo.
All right, and as time goes on, you all make your way back to the Crooked Cove, the town outside of the manor.
Oh, jeez, Phoebe's probably there like a minute or 3 ahead of everybody else, and he is just hiding in the tent. You can probably just see like the light peeking out, so you know where he is, but he is hiding.
Hiding in the tent inside of the room.
Yeah, he is going to pretend he's not here. Please, please let him just die.
You share a tent with Garrick, Phoebe.
He can pretend he's asleep.
You want me to tell everybody that you're sleeping or you're sick?
Maybe.
Tell them I'm running away from my consequences.
I'll just sit here. It's fine. Don't worry about it. He's just kind of covering his face. He's still bright orange.
Dirge would like to heal self or try.
Yeah, you can do the treat wounds on yourself. It's the only way to get rid of your wounded condition.
You're gonna have to get the healing kit, the healer's
we'll
tools
see.
from Phoebe.
Yep, that's enough, and I believe
Ruckus will
it
take them
is-
back. Phoebe's gonna be in his tent like, I'm asleep, and Ruckus is like, yeah, whatever, and just takes the kit back, like, god damn it.
It's
Yeah,
2d8.
Phoebe, because people
Yep.
sleep lying on their back covering their face.
Yep,
You're-
Ruckus
you're-
is like, fine, just give me the things.
Okay,
Dirge
you
sends
guys-
Ruckus on a mission
Fair.
while she figures out where to put this dollhouse that's dry-ish. And then heal.
The fucking feeling sting. Fuck, it's just so out of place. It just happens.
A very loud sound.
Yes.
Yeah.
Actually, that's not quite fitting either. You guys are not in the mansion anymore.
This nature sounds. Oh, that's alright.
That's better.
Sad sounds for a sad town.
As soon as they all get back, Oleander is gonna ignore everybody healing and Phoebus just doing that, and she's gonna go right up to Garrick. Hi.
Oh, hello.
You're not embarrassed, right?
Oh, no, it's fine. We all do things when we're stressed out. I understand.
Oh, Dad's embarrassed. He's pretending to sleep.
It seems so up his alley. I'm surprised he's embarrassed. I should go talk to him, shouldn't I?
You could. Do you want me to help?
I like to think Oleander's just giving him like the face, like a
You
puss
could do
in,
that.
like a Puss in Boots kind of face. It's like, all right, I will.
Wait, before you go,
Okay.
what are your intentions to my father?
What?
What are your intentions with my father?
To apologize. Wait, no.
Besides that,
I don't know.
are you gonna marry him?
Garrick gently pushes Oleander to the side as gently as you can and goes into the tent that's inside the house where Phoebe is.
Yeah, Phoebe is hardcore, like just laying on his front, head under the pillow. He's just trying to die.
Phoebus, Garrick says in a very tired way. He comes over and sits next to the bundle of Phoebe under the blanket and pats where he thinks Phoebe's shoulder is. Are you going to be all right?
He kind of sits up a little bit and pokes his head out a very, very tiny smidge, but still enough for like the light to kind of just peek through. You're not mad at me?
No, it was a high stress situation. We all almost died again. And it seems very in character for you, so I was startled, but I mean, I didn't hate it, so I don't think you have anything to worry about.
He kind of still has like a very apprehensive expression. My character. Is that what you think it is?
A gear clicks in Garrick's head. Is it not?
I don't know if I should share that, solely because it seems like you don't understand.
He kind of... I guess there's still a bit I have to learn. I still don't remember much of anything or, how to be a person, but if there's anything you want to say, you should just say it, because I don't know if I can figure it out on my own, at least not right now.
Oh boy. Oh, okay. Phoebe is... He kind of looks troubled, and he kind of hides under the covers a little bit more for like a brief second before sitting up properly. Garrick.
He just
kind of
looks at
opens
you.
and closes his mouth a few times. He's kind of struggling to find the proper words to explain this as delicately as he can.
Garrick puts a hand on Phoebe's hand, because he knows Phoebe likes that, so maybe it'll help him feel better.
It does not. It just makes him feel worse.
But he doesn't know that.
He kind of withers a bit. Do you have any sort of recollection of how courting works?
There's like a dot sort of thing, and then like all of the
Forget it.
all of
Forget
the
it.
all of
Forget I
the
said anything.
all of the neurons connect in his brain. He has a Jimmy Neutron kind of brain blast. Does it all make sense now?
Forget it. Pretend nothing ever happened. Forget it. Tries to like roll over and like hide his head under the pillow again.
He kind of puts his head in his hand and laughs a little bit. You are a very interesting person, Phoebe. Perhaps when this is all said and done, and we're not constantly dying, which, in my opinion, is a big mood killer, then perhaps we can explore this more, if you'd like. I don't know if you can see him right now. I don't know how under the blankets he is, but as Garrick speaks, he also gets more red. His face looks a little more alive.
Yeah, Phoebe is not looking at him, but like the moment he says that, he kind of sits up again. You're not just saying that, right?
No. I have no reason to deceive you.
Do I look like someone who just says things?
I've not made you uncomfortable.
He grabs Phoebe and kind of like pulls him into his shoulder.
Oh. Okay.
There. No more worrying about something silly.
Hugging now?
Hmm?
They hugging now?
He's got him in like a side hug. He's pulled Phoebe into his shoulder so Phoebe can kind of like get in there.
Yeah, after a moment of hesitation, Phoebe kind of relaxes a little bit and kind of puts his arms around Garrick's neck and pulls him into a bit of more of a proper hug.
Garrick lets him. I am sorry if this isn't at the forefront of my mind. There's so much to be done still.
No, it's okay. It's not important.
She walks in at that moment to return the healing kit and sees them and is like, finally!
Oh my god.
What do they mean finally?
Ah, you,
They hugging? Are they doing it?
walking. Here, Phoebe.
Dirge!
Here's the healing kit, Phoebe. Bye.
Dirge, are they hugging?
Oh
They're
my
hugging.
goodness.
They're hugging.
Hey, hey,
Oh, good.
Hey, Dad. Good job.
Fantastic.
hey, Garrick. I like you.
Yes.
If you hurt my dad, I'll kill you.
This is
Everyone out! Everyone out of the tent! Shoo!
That's the little
No more
water tribe
visitors.
watching you thing.
Ruckus from like across the room is like, good, that means they can stop being awkward.
Phoebe very like forcefully closes the tent and like ties it shut like okay.
Phoebe tries to slam a tent flap.
Yeah, basically.
Dirge nods,
If he wasn't
agreeing
going
entirely.
to die, he's going to die now.
Dirge agrees entirely with Ruckus and nods.
You're being awkward?
It's what you were saying before. It's fine. It can wait. And he kind of gestures for Garrick to kind of show him where he's hurt.
Oh, don't worry about that right now. I'm all right. Garrick pulls Phoebe like down so Phoebe's head is in his lap and he just pats him. I think you're in more need of this than I am.
What? This is Garrick with 2 hit points.
Yeah. Well, 6, but you know.
2. No, 2.
2. Nico cocks gun 2. Bang.
Yeah, Phoebe looks both elated and nervous. He doesn't quite know what to say just because it is just kind of a rocky start.
Garrick just keeps patting his head. You don't have to say anything. You can just enjoy it. You can just be.
Oh, okay.
Phoebe contemplates enjoying existence.
Honestly.
And after a moment, because it's by the time you guys get back out here, it's later in the day. As Garrick sort of runs his hands through your hair, it starts to slow down, and he's fallen asleep sitting up. He's wiped out.
Oh goodness.
You can't go anywhere.
gotta-
Phoebe.
You can't go anywhere. It's like cat rules.
Yeah,
you
you're
can't
stuck.
move. You're stuck.
You can't move. You live
Eddie-
here now.
If you
You
move,
gotta
he
Eddie
could fall over,
Garrick
Phoebe.
is shit kicked, so he's just like, oh god.
You're stuck there, Phoebe, until he wakes up. Haha.
This is your new home, Phoebe.
You can technically do whatever you want, but he has fallen
Yeah.
asleep sitting up. You can
He's
do.
going to try and very carefully sit up and maneuver Garrick to lay down properly. As carefully and as delicately as he can.
That's not a hard thing to do. You can do that without rolling.
Alright, yeah,
Especially
he
with
does
how
that then.
tired he is. Yeah, you lay him down gently and he's out.
Oh,
You can
Oh,
do
darn.
whatever you want.
okay, yeah, he's going to use the kit. And he's going
healer's
to
tools.
try
Give
and
me a
fix him.
medicine check.
The thing he's not that good at.
Doesn't matter because that's enough. It's not a critical
Excellent.
success, but give me a 2d8.
Monk. Oh,
Oof.
fuck, Phoebe, you suck.
Phoebe
He is
is really distracted by everything that just happened. You're able to patch him up some. It's more than nothing, but boy oh boy. Of course, it
Yikes.
depends on how long you want to spend doing this, because it takes an hour every time you do it. So you can how
I mean,
determined is
yeah.
Phoebe to restore this sweet, very sleepy man?
Very is probably the proper answer.
All
Just
right.
because of how he's not doing anything else tonight. He's gonna keep doing this.
Yeah, I'm not gonna worry about any sort of research. So we'll have you do it like a few more times, and then we're gonna cut. Just give me like 3 more medicine checks, just in
3
rapid
more? Okay.
succession. Fail, fail, fail. Okay.
Man, Phoebe, you suck.
You spend the next 3 hours. It's just, gosh, he's so hot. What can you do?
God damn it, he's
If
built
you-
like a truck.
Yeah, Dirge, if you want to. I was gonna say, like, edit, like, during this 3-hour period, the rest of you can do whatever you want to, because we can
Oleander
cut.
comes in
We can cut to you, yeah.
and curls up on top of Phoebus and goes to sleep as well.
Just like on Phoebus's head.
I mean, hey, the halo does emit a bit of heat. It's probably a really nice spot.
And you know what? You can, like, it's solid, right? So you could drape on it like a cat.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's right. That's really cute. Okay.
Pretty much what she does, yeah.
Okay,
He's trapped.
so let's see. The first one succeeds, the second one critically succeeds, the last one fails. So give me, just adding up all that together, give me 6d8.
Oh man, it doesn't even go up to 6. Hold on, I'll do it 2 sets.
Okay, 23 and 8. All right.
Dirge assists.
Thank you.
So
No
let's see.
problem.
Garrick is out. Phoebe is spending all that time healing before he inevitably goes to sleep, I assume. So that leaves Oleander and Ruckus, if you guys want to do any research. I feel like after all that, everyone else, it's like late enough and people would start going to bed. Because they'd start feeling fatigued from all this shit. So yeah, it's up to Oleander and Ruckus if they want to do any book stuff tonight.
No, she's just gonna curl up and
Oh,
go to
that's right.
sleep.
You curled up and went to sleep.
Ruckus.
I know.
there's-
Ruckus,
No,
do you want to do book stuff, or do you want to? You can take a day off if you
God,
want. You can
no.
sleep. We can read
You
books
don't
tomorrow.
Look at Ruckus and be like, "Do you want to read books?" And he's like, "Do I have an option?"
It's like, yes, you can just
Void
you can
mirror,
not read
Ruckus.
books.
Void
Here,
mirror.
you know what? You know what he'll do? He'll first clean his gun. That's 1 hour, and then he's got the dumb idiot stupid thing he took.
Hmm?
Let's see. No. Nothing. It's fine.
Trying to do some nature checks to help out. Yeah, no dice, unfortunately.
Oh.
Garrick is probably feeling a lot better, but he is just slathered in
Oh, that
various
wasn't for Garrick.
substances. Oh, is that for you?
That was for Dirge.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Ruckus
No.
isn't going anywhere near that tent.
There are just too many feathers. You can't find the bruises. Womp womp.
Womp womp.
Whap, whap.
All right, and one after another, everyone else drifts to sleep. And let me just double check something real quick. Because you guys
I
do
said
get hit
priority.
points. Let's see. Alright, so just from sleeping, everyone restores hit points equal to their Constitution modifier times twice. Let's see, long-term rest has been... Oh no, that's long rest. You spend an entire day and night resting. Nope, that's not right. Because I want to say it's just your con times your level. I'm gonna double check.
Yeah, I think that was it. That's what we've been
Yeah.
doing, right?
I think
Pretty
so.
sure that's what it was. We'll say that's
So
just, yeah.
Phoebe only gets 4 back.
Derek, get 4.
Oh, he's full health. Nice.
Is Dirge still like dying 1 or something?
No,
Hit
if
one?
so, all you have to do to get rid of the wounded condition is restore hit points using treat wounds, which you did, or get like magical healing all the way to full, and then like rest for 10 minutes. Which sleeping overnight, you could stop. You would lose the wounded condition. Yeah, the wounded condition ends if someone successfully restored hit points to do with treat wounds, or if you were restored to full hit points and rest for 10 minutes. There's some other means, like healing magic or something.
Alright.
And for once, everyone sleeps pretty restfully. There's no red mist to search for clues. You just dream whatever you
I
dream.
was right.
Wow.
You
Yeah.
dream about dogs. And-
Yeah, he dreams about
Dogs.
dogs and other
Dogs.
bullshit. He has normal dreams for once, and it is nice. Oh, that's tiny.
Why did that?
Tiny.
Why does this happen? Sometimes I'll change something. It's like, you wanted to go back to being tiny, right? And I'm like, no, roll 20. I want it to stay at like 1 billion. Holy shit. Wow, it actually won't let me make it bigger. It is just refusing.
If we
It's
can't
the
find the day,
tiniest day.
if we can't find the day 10, it doesn't happen.
We win the game. Let's go home, everybody.
We did it.
Woohoo!
Slightly
Day
bigger.
10. Day 10.
Day 10.
Wow.
Oh yeah, that's
Wow.
weird. It will not let me go back in, and that's unfortunate. Okay, that's big
That's
enough.
weird.
Doesn't matter.
Die.
Die. Garrick, what's your level times your con mod? It's 12, okay. Alright, cool. Everyone has done the resting, hit point, recovery, blah blah. So give me the D20 rolls. Let's see who wakes up first for shenanigans.
Shenaniganery. Yep. Not Ruckus. Never Ruckus.
Oh man, it's up to Oleander. Are they gonna? Oh yeah, they do.
Oh shit!
All right.
Of it.
The night goes on, and everyone sleeps pretty nicely actually. And Oleander, as the sun sort of starts to creep in through the window, and as soon as it like hits you just a little bit, you're up. You're up like a cat who just had a big nap.
Well, she did.
You did. Everyone
Yeah,
else
she's
is
in-
still
she's
very
in
much
Phoebe's
conked
tent,
out.
right?
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. Draped over the halo, ever so cat-like.
Waits a few minutes to stay warm, and then she's gonna go out and try to make breakfast for her dad.
You did mention it. You
Okay,
got it.
cool. I was like, did I forget? Yeah, everyone should get a hero point for that, because that was a very tough fight.
Yeah, we did. You did.
Great. All right. Yeah, you go out and try to... What are you making? What are you going to try and do?
What can I find? Yeah.
There's the various stuff you guys have. There was, if you
You
recall...
still have stew.
You still have a crap ton of stew. If you want to like try to find something else, either in like the town or just in the adjacent woods, you'll have to give me a survival check.
Ooh.
Or you can heat up some stew. You know, it's up to you.
could heat up stew. Yeah, she's definitely gonna try to like get like the pot and get the fire going and try to get it on the fire. It's awful. She's so tiny and trying to pull these big things around.
Give me a strength check.
Oh, she's
baby.
bad at that.
Yeah. Let's
She's
see
got
what
a negative
happens.
1 strength.
Ah!
Oleander falls in the soup pot.
That's so funny.
no.
Okay. So time goes on. Okay.
She moves at an entire inch before anybody else gets awake.
Oh, no, you don't. That's a 0. So
she can pretend she did.
you Phoebe, you're waking up by the sounds of a tiny person pushing a very big pot nowhere. you wake up and hear pushing sounds. It's Oleander, it's been at least a couple hours and you have just made no progress, but you're determined to move this thing even a little bit.
Yeah. Phoebe very blearily sits up and just kind of pats himself down. Pats Garrick a little bit just to double check that he's still there because he's paranoid. Nods a little bit and then kind of shimmies out of the tent.
He's snoring very loudly. He's out.
God. Yeah, and he just sees Oleander fighting the pot like fucking Sisyphus, and he's just like, "Are you, sweetheart? Are you all right?"
Yeah, I got up with Dawn and I've been trying to make you breakfast.
That's very, very, very sweet of you, sweetness. Here, and he's going to pick up the pot, and I'll help you. I'll help you. See, hold on to that side. Now hold on to this side. He's holding both sides of the pot.
She will help hold the pot.
All right, Phoebe, you're able to move it with not that much effort.
Oh, sweetness. And he will he kind of looks around. Where are we putting this?
Oh, on the fire.
There's a fire?
There was gonna be. It burned out.
Oh no, the fire went out because they took too long.
Oh,
there's like some of the wood is like a little bit red, but otherwise it's just smoke and sadness.
Okay, let me see if I can't relight that. He kind of looks at his pockets. He does not have anything to light fire with.
If you want to do it the old-fashioned way, where you like take a stick and you spin it real fast, you can give me a survival check to see how good you are at
That's
that.
never worked.
Sure, it has. It might work if you roll good enough, but otherwise, yeah. I think
survival. The thing he's got 0 training in. Sure, let's give it the old college try.
Yeah, you do it. You're able to.
What the fuck?
It's like, oh yeah, you've heard of this before. Like you've never done it, but it's like, oh yeah, that's how people start a fire. How hard can it be? And it just ignites instantly, like after a couple little spins.
You got into Harvard? What? Like it's hard?
What? Like it's hard?
Yeah. So
You get the fire
I guess
going.
wild man lights the fire, and he'll put the soup pot on.
Yep.
Was that
You could do
everything
that.
you needed help with, sweetness?
Yeah, I didn't know you could do that.
It wasn't that hard. I mean, really. I don't
Yeah,
know
you're-
why everyone wants to make such a big deal out of it.
Well, yeah.
He is just showing off for the sake of showing off at this point.
She's gonna get the big spoon and stand next to the pot and try not to fall in and stir it.
Ratatouille, ratatouille. He just kind of supervises her. He is poised and ready
Supervises.
to pick her up and grab onto the back of her outfit, need be, if she starts to teeter.
Dirge, you're awakened by the smell of deer stew. Smells pretty good.
Whoa. Dirge, wake. Dirge. Arise and shuffle towards the stew.
Oh, good morning, Dirge.
Good
How
morning,
did you
Phoebe
sleep?
dear.
How did you sleep? I forgot to ask.
Oh, now that you mention it, pretty good.
Phoebe grins. Like, yes, I won. That's excellent.
Even though I have this key full of haunted paintings, Dirge.
Immediately, his grin immediately falls. He grimaces.
I love Dirge.
I forgot you had that.
Yep, but it's
Dirge,
good.
like,
Now we know that if you take the paintings away, they're not haunted anymore.
We don't know that for sure, sweetheart. You haven't taken them out of the chest.
Well, I also have
Don't.
the dollhouse.
Was the dollhouse haunted?
You
What?
recall that no, it was not haunted.
Yeah, so he's just like, how is
It was
that
just
related?
just a dollhouse.
Huh.
Or if it is
If you-
haunted, then you haven't. It has shown no signs of being haunted yet.
Belonged to a haunted child?
Dirge.
It did.
Dirge. Dirge.
Durgo. Durgo.
Dirge, my darling, my sweet, my princess. Every antique belongs to a dead person at one point.
Oh, okay.
Like this. He actually he flicks one of the little sons holding his collar together.
Oh.
These are antique.
Dirge has been given permission to oogle and oogles.
I might have nicked these from my mother's jewelry box. If we ever run into her ever, which is unlikely, don't tell her.
Sounds good.
He kind of makes a face at it, like, and you might get like the implication that he might have taken more than just the brooches. It's like that kind of guilty "I've been caught" look.
That's none of my business. You hear the sounds, the usual sounds of Ruckus.
cacophony.
existing.
Nay, an actual ruckus.
Dirge's opinions
guess-
of personal property are not very deep and does not consider much of these implications.
Ruckus crawls into existence.
Out of character, out of character. His mom had like a whole bunch of shit. She did not miss anything that he took.
It's fine. It's fine. Listen,
It's
fine.
like a little kid taking like a pair of their mom's earrings to wear, you know? It was like dress up. And he just never really considered it until later.
We got stew.
Prepared by... He gestures to Oleander. One very special chef.
Ah. Looks at Oleander and is like, good job.
Thank you, Oleander.
Pats Oleander. Pat, small pat on the small head.
And I didn't fall in.
Ah,
You didn't.
Impressive.
If you glance to the side, you see that Phoebe is like pinching her belt a little bit. As like a safety harness.
Ruckus is just like, good job.
Dirge clap.
Very accomplished this day.
And if you might recall, nothing terrible happened when we were sleeping.
Ruckus blinks. Blinks and
I had no nightmares, nor night terrors, or any sort of chanting.
Congratulations.
Yeah, I didn't either.
Thank you.
I thought it was because I slipped on your halo.
He kind of pats his head a little bit. His hair is a little messed up. Oh. Is that where you were?
It's very warm.
Yes, that is a natural side effect. It kind of feels like, I guess, what a keyboard would feel like on a laptop that's running very warm.
Cat top.
Yeah. Actually, Oleander, do you want to be my little helper this morning?
Yes.
Can you go check on Garrick?
Yeah. Oh, hey, are you two gonna get married?
Let's take this one step at a time, right?
Okay,
We're
but if you
not
do,
even-
if you do, I'm not gonna call him Dad. He's Garrick, your dad.
Okay, that's oh, you'll figure it out if it ever comes to that. As it stands, we're not dating currently.
Okay. And if he does anything bad, I'll take care of him.
He looks her up and down. Mm-hmm.
Oleander gonna square up with Garrick.
Well, I'm sure it won't come to that. Go on.
Ruckus have any dreams?
Ruckus blinks slowly and thinks. Because Ruckus always has weird sleep. That's just a baseline. He's like,
Phoebe gets a very exhausted expression. Anything pertaining to the house that was unnatural in nature.
oh, no.
Now, see, I had some dreams too, but they were nothing like we've been having this past week or so. So, I guess my little theory about moving away from the haunt was, well, it was true. So,
Can we tell if
he
we're
kind
still
of-
haunted? Like,
he gestures a little bit. It's possible. I think it might be beneficial for a while if we spend another day or two out here. Just in case. You know, get some fresh air. I mean, who knows how long Garrick was in that house? It might be good for him to just be away from it.
yeah, we'll move from the house from an abandoned house to an abandoned town.
Ideally, we would be somewhere safer with more population to speak of, but as it stands, we are a population of 5.
Ruckus, hold on. You watch Ruckus count everyone. You're like, oh yeah.
You didn't know there were 5 of us.
I'm just making sure.
Ugh, you're exhausting.
Eats his stew.
Oleander climbs on top of Garrick while he's sleeping. Gets right up on his face. Good morning!
He one eye shoots open and he sees you. Good morning. And he rolls back over and pulls the blanket back over him.
She's on top. She's sitting on him.
Yeah, you flop off of him unless you do something about it.
Get wrecked, Oleander.
Apparently. My meat's too.
Oh, I'm starving. He gets up.
Garrick has to do the math, like, do I want more sleep or do I want food?
Yep, it's one of those days.
When you decide if you're more hungry than you are tired.
He dresses up in his only good set of clothes. And he comes out and joins everyone around the stew pot.
Yeah, Phoebe kind of straightens up a little bit. His cheeks are still they get a little orange, and he's just, good morning.
Garrick stretches, and you hear a bunch of bones crack, like the amount of bones if it was from a very old person. Just, good morning. He rubs his face. He's still like half here, half not.
Phoebe tuts a little bit and kind of gives him like a quick look over. You feeling all right?
I do feel much better, thank you. I assume that was your doing, and maybe someone else's. Looks at Dirge.
It was mostly her. I'm not very good at it, I'll admit.
Phoebe is in training. It's okay.
Garrick nods and looks at Phoebe. I appreciate the effort nonetheless. Without you all, I would have probably died a long time ago.
Ruckus squints and says nothing.
They're just fond memories of the first time she healed Garrick, just being like, well, he either combusts or he heals. This is what's happening.
One of the two is gonna happen. We're gonna figure it out right now.
Yep.
Here, darling, here. Phoebe gets him a really big pot of stew, hands it to him. Here.
Oh, thank you. He takes one sip, his, like, pupils dilate at, like, yes, food, and he starts almost eat. Okay, so you know that scene in Beauty and the Beast when they're, like, eating the porridge at the dinner table and the Beast is a fucking mess? It's like that, but not as horrendous.
Yeah, Phoebe grimaces a
His
little
hands
bit.
Confirmed.
Where's my Beauty and the Beast, but it's Phoebe and Garrick.
I'll draw that later.
I
Hang
told
on
you
it.
not to go into the West Wing.
Yeah, Phoebe kind of grimaces a little bit. You can slow down. You're gonna choke if you do that.
As soon as you say that, he does like a little bit, hits his chest a few times. Ugh, you're right. Sorry. And he goes back to eating very politely, although there's a bit of stew on his bearded face, and he tries to wipe it off, and he's somewhat successful.
Oh, darling. Phoebe takes out another handkerchief and starts kind of wiping his face off. Honestly, you'd be lost without us.
That is, you wipe as you're wiping his like faces in his mouth. Yes, that's true.
Shakes his head fondly, goes back to his own food.
So, did anyone else have any odd dreams last night, or was it normal or pleasant?
I had a lovely sleep, darling.
I had no dreams, but you know, thinking about it, like kind of like, you know, meditating, praying about it a little bit. I think we still got a little bit haunted. We're still a little bit haunted, even though we're far, far away.
Well, I was suggesting earlier, I think it would be beneficial if we at least maybe a couple more days out here.
Are we gonna sit here and not go back?
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that we should perhaps stay some more nights here. We could absolutely take a day off. We have been working nonstop. It would be nice to just take a break.
We could go back to use their library.
Phoebe immediately grimaces at the thought of going back.
Ruckus nods, remembering his book pie.
God. Well, maybe we can wait a little bit before going then. It's a lovely day. I'd loathe to miss much of it.
You really just don't want to go back to the house, do you?
He kind of pouts a little bit. And?
Nothing. Ruckus, like, I was just calling you out.
Well, I mean,
I mean, you don't have to pretend you like this town. You kind of gestures around like, this place sucks almost as much as the house does.
Phoebe is still pouting, but now his foot's kind of tapping a little bit as he's getting a little frustrated. Oh, I don't dislike it. It's just...
Hey,
it's better.
Oleander.
Yes.
Come see this cool house.
Okay. Hey, can you teach me how to heal people?
Can I teach you how to heal people?
Yeah.
Yeah. Everyone can learn.
I'm the only one that can't.
I don't know. Can Garrett heal people?
Well,
Do you ask him that, or are you whispering to Oleander about it?
Garrett, can you heal people?
I have never tried.
Do you want to learn? I think we're all learning.
Garrick looks back at Phoebe and looks back at Dirge. I don't see why not.
Yeah, Yeah, we'll all learn how to heal people.
That is
Yeah.
definitely advantageous.
Here, as presents for learning how to heal people, Dirge hands Cleric a potion and Oleander a potion that has been distilled into a tinier bottle.
Oh, thank you.
So you can help us out next time, you need it. Because I've got all the healing stuff on me, and I'm gonna worry about you guys if I don't know, I can't get to you in time.
Yeah, and I can hide in pockets
Yeah.
and give people healing potions.
Yeah. So
Thank you.
So I'm gonna subtract 2 healing potions from Dirge and add 1 to each of you guys.
Okay, and what kind of
Um,
healing potions are they?
I need to double check because I put them
What,
on my sheet.
what
and
rank
then
are they?
didn't put them again.
Yeah.
Inventory. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Moderate healing potions.
Okay.
Oh, what did I hit? Oh, sorry.
Oh, you're fine.
Oh, I thought I okay. I nudged something.
Okay.
Moderate
so
healing potions. Yeah.
Moderate. Whoop.
And
Yeah, Phoebe's just like-
I got one.
Phoebe's just like, listen, I'm just saying, it's nicer. It's a better atmosphere.
Well, yeah, but we still have to go back to the house.
It can wait at least an hour or two.
Oh, the sooner we get the house dealt with, the sooner we don't have to look at it anymore.
Yes, but we're also just throwing ourselves at it over and over, day in and day out. Can't we take a break?
That's just what it is!
Hey, Ruckus.
Hmm.
You're married, right?
Yeah.
Do you think you could give my dad relationship advice?
Oh
Ruckus.
no.
Phoebe
Ruckus.
fucking chokes on his stew.
Ruckus blinks down at Oleander really slowly, looks at
Oleander,
Phoebe, and
young
is
lady.
like, if Phoebe can talk to me for 2 minutes without it turning into a fight.
What? I want you to be happy and not have ghost hit on you.
Aw.
Oleander, I appreciate your efforts, darling. Things will happen how they happen.
Mr. Rattlebones
It's
isn't getting
over.
any younger, and he wants to be the ring bearer.
Oleander, he's turning more and more orange.
You can put a pillow in his mouth.
It looks like a pumpkin.
Sweetheart.
Rattle, rattle.
He kind of leans forward a little bit and perches on his knees a smidge. And do you really want to be a special helper, dear?
Yes.
Okay,
Ruckus
this
looks
is a
at me.
special helper task. Can you do it? It's
I can.
very, very important.
Okay.
Okay,
Ruckus is
what you
looking
have
at
to do,
Phoebe. Like,
what you have to do is be very, very patient. Very, very, very patient and not complain about it. Okay?
That doesn't sound like me.
I know, that's why it's such an important task.
Oh.
I think you can do it.
Maybe.
Mm-hmm. You just have to let things be, okay?
In general?
Mm-hmm.
Ruckus puts
Dry.
my hand. We can't just let the house be.
Dirge comes
I'm not
back in.
talking about the house.
Some things you have to be proactive about. He looks at Oleander.
Dirge comes back in and drops the dollhouse in front of everybody. That dollhouse that looks exactly like the house.
Oh my god.
See, that's why you give good advice, Ruckus.
Phoebe runs his hands down his face. He is
Ruckus
aging
points his-
rapidly.
Ruckus points his spoon at Phoebe and goes, see?
Check out this house, Phoebe.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, The little dollhouse. Ruckus pats the doll.
Did
Keep-
we find out if this dollhouse is an exact replica? Can we
It
check?
looks like it.
Well, we
Hold
thought
on, Ruckus?
Phoebe stands up, claps his hands, rubs them together. I'm going for a walk. I am going for a walk.
Don't wander too
Just
far away.
marches off.
Stay safe.
Well, I was hoping we
What?
could make a plan about where to explore next in the house. If it's an exact replica, we can see where we've been and where we haven't been yet.
Ruckus is going to
It's
check
great.
Ruckus is gonna check the back of the house for hinges because you know some dollhouses you can like split open, right?
Oh,
What
like
the-
open it down the middle and like look inside.
Yeah.
It
Like,
doesn't
some of
look
them
like it
are, like-
operates
like
that way,
deliberate.
but you can take off the roof, and that lets you see the second floor, and then like once you take that off, you can kind of lift up this. It's like in stacks,
Like a
basically.
top down.
Yeah,
Oh,
so you
okay,
can take
it's
off
a
the
layer
roof, and that
cake of the
reveals.
dollhouse.
Yeah, it
I
reveals the
see.
second floor. Taking
Yeah.
off the second floor reveals the first floor.
Yeah, see, we took
Okay,
the roof
so
off, and I see.
Ruckus is gonna just
See?
spread all the bits out.
Yep, you spread the bits out. So it looks like in the very top there's like the very tippy top of the house, there is a window. So there's some sort of room or rooms up there. Although it's really hard to tell from like that part isn't super detailed, and there's no way to take off like the tippy top of the house to look in there. There's just like some brown in the window. Otherwise, I mean, yeah, we can look at we can bring up the map in sort of real time here. You've explored everywhere on the first floor, so I assume you want to look at the second floor. So yeah, all of these black squares are places you haven't been to yet. So this, and if you recall, they all sort of look like bedrooms or just sort of various chambers. None of them inherently stick out immediately. And unless you give me a perception check, maybe.
Well, I remember some details from last time, and they're just like, yeah, and see that one in the what is it, the southeast corner? That's like an artist's room. There's an easel in there. And all the guest rooms are in the northeast corner.
Percepo.
Perception.
Precipitation check.
Okay, so yeah, you take a minute to sort of check all this out. So yeah, this room is definitely a bedroom, but you can tell there's a little like there's a little canvas in there, like someone would be painting on it. So that's like some sort of painter room. This room right here is there's a bedroom and there's a table and some chairs, but otherwise it doesn't really stand out as anything out of the ordinary. This one also has a fireplace and a bed. This one up here is kind of painted a little bit differently. Like it's almost like it's painted up like a kid's room would be painted up. So there's like colors and stuff on the walls, little specks and speckles of paint of various colors. That's the vibe you get from that one. The one immediately next to it also looks like some sort of artistry room, but it doesn't give, a whole lot of detail aside from that.
Ooh.
A lot of arts and happy things on this floor, apparently.
Happy things.
Somehow I doubt then.
Yeah, so there's like 4 more rooms?
From what you can tell, there's 5 more rooms, and there's like a
5 more
hallway that
rooms.
links a lot of them together. Are the ones you just have not even been to yet?
Ruckus kind of tilts his head back and forth and is like, if the paintings work like that one fireplace and there's a source to the haunt, it could be in the art room?
We're also looking for more blocks, right? We got a mouth one?
Oh yeah, for brain clock.
Yeah, the brain clock.
Yep, you guys did find the mouth one. You still have to find the ears and the eyes.
I think we already got the secrets in the poltergeist screamy lady room before she kicked up with us.
Maybe.
But, maybe.
Ruckus. Hold on. I'm gonna. Yeah. Ruckus is like, I wanna look at the art room. Ruckus is like, I'm positive there's something.
Oh.
When one of the ladies and artists. Hold on. Ruckus is like, I don't names
You do recall that
through my entire head.
Zarwin's wife was an artist.
Mm.
Miss Azafana.
Everyone's probably got something in it. Something more in it, at least. Maybe.
Yeah. More paintings.
Dirge. More paintings for me.
Oh wait, I told Phoebe I wouldn't go on about paintings anymore. But this dollhouse isn't a painting. Ah.
But Dad left.
Ruckus. Dirge is like, I told Phoebe I wouldn't deal with the paintings anymore, and Ruckus is like, nah.
Yeah, but he went for a walk, so we can talk about him.
If we possibly come across another painting worth taking, I might take it. We'll see.
Take whatever you want. Ruckus thinks about his pockets full of nonsense.
God.
The fucking handsaw of evil.
God, the gangster's like, wait, Phoebe's not here. We can shit talk him now.
The drill of evil.
Like that has ever stopped Ruckus.
Yeah.
Phoebe's presence has never stopped Ruckus.
No man can stop an immovable object.
Besides, whatever's going on with the paintings don't seem to be able to get out of the key, so I guess
No.
as long as the key doesn't start fighting us, it's fine.
No.
Ruckus doesn't give a shit if Dirge collects haunted painting.
God.
I wonder if there are any haunted books. Because we keep, like, picking up books. But they've all got spooky stuff in them, but none of them have tried to bite us or anything.
I should probably look for more books, huh? Ruckus thinking, like, there's probably more stuff to find.
Sometimes books happen.
Sometimes books
Find
happen.
more books.
Do we wanna... He looks at the roof segment of the house. There's the attic. Which I'm beginning to suspect might be where the birds are.
Yeah.
And he points downwards. Whatever's underneath the house.
Oh yeah, by the way, Oleander, what was, like, past that room we were in with the skeleton? We didn't get past there. We
It's a
just...
lake full of bones.
A lake full of bones.
Oh!
If we go near that lake, we're gonna get mobbed by skeletons. Ruckus, like, we're gonna get drowned by skeletons.
Yeah, that thing that was possessing that skeleton, I'm not sure. But something was happening down there.
Okay. Yeah, we probably should save that for last. If everything else down there is gonna be like that fucking woman. Marcus puts his head in his hand.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I really wonder if that was one of the people from the house, or who it was from the house.
Or one of the people from the lake.
Oh yeah, there are a lot of people in that lake, huh? A lot.
There's... You think that's... Hold on, did all of the workers go missing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ruckus like it's probably everyone who worked on the house. And everyone else who's gotten lost in there since. Ruckus makes a facing, which means that everything under the house is super cursed.
Everybody except for Garrett, who got lucky that we found him.
Well, Garrick wasn't under the house
Yet.
yet. He points at Oleander.
Oleander pulls out a gun.
Garrick sitting right here while the two of them are like.
No,
he
I
was
mean, that
not
is
yet
fair.
added to the corpse pile.
I still don't know what would have happened if you all didn't find me, so thanks.
Under the house.
Hmm.
Ruckus.
I could have
I'm glad
ended
we
up
found
under
you.
the house. I'm glad you found me too. He pats Oleander on the head.
Oh yeah, and being a day away from the house, it hasn't like jogged your memory or anything?
He shakes his head. I'm afraid not.
Oh.
Didn't fall apart or burst into flames, so that's good.
I mean, he hasn't shared that he recognized the building with the others.
Hmm.
Because last time he recognized like a grain storage building in the village.
Mm-hmm. He did, yeah.
But the sleeping overnight specifically, like, didn't suddenly gain something.
He thinks about it. No, nothing really came to mind.
Hmm. Dirge, ponder. Deep thoughts.
Deep bird thoughts. Ruckus also. It's like, But Dirge. Well, when I say it, we saved the basement for last, because that's gonna be hell.
Hmm. The attic too, probably.
Ruckus. Yeah, the attic's probably full of zombie birds
Alien ghosts.
or something.
Mm-hmm.
So that leaves the second floor.
Mm-hmm.
And the basement.
And the basement.
You think aliens leave ghosts? Because if they do, all those aliens we killed in the house would have ghosts now, and we'd have to kill their ghost.
Oh, I hope not. I tried to give them a nice prayer. Maybe it was. Oh, but it might not have been. Oh.
They seemed pretty. He thinks about the fucking the bone mural they made, and he's like, I don't know that would have done anything, honestly.
I mean, yeah, but I gave it my best.
Well, I think it might take longer than that. Ruckus thinking like, if we killed aliens yesterday, do they become ghosts tomorrow?
Maybe there are more aliens
God.
by now if that room just summons them from somewhere.
We did bury the bodies outside of the house.
Well, we burned
He
them,
points
Harry.
at Dirge. Yeah, he's like, we burned the bodies outside of the house. Probably fine.
Oh, yeah.
So if the call comes back and that makes weird shit happen, then it probably won't make alien ghosts. Phoebe is so glad he's not part of this conversation.
Seriously, he is out cold. He is just in some nice grass. Though his dreams are less than ideal because he has been so stressed out lately. He's having stress dreams.
Oh, Phoebe.
Yeah,
Just-
they're if they want him, they're gonna have to come find him.
Yeah, Ruckus, listen, you're if someone's gonna come find you, you'll know, because it's gonna be Ruckus. Like, get the fuck up.
If we're just hanging out
Ruckus.
for another hour, they're just gonna heal check herself again.
Yeah,
Yep, go for it.
Ruckus stands up and stretches.
We moving slowly.
His shitty wings molting. He molts.
This man.
God.
Okay, and that's a crit, because you have to beat a 15, so 15 plus 10 is 25, so 4d8. Nice. Yeah, that should get you
Good.
back to full.
That's a number.
Yarg.
Oh baby.
Yeah. Let me change your health, Dirge. There it is.
No, not allowed.
If you
I
make
don't
the
think
bubble
I
pop up, oops,
will.
that's too much.
All right. Is there anything else you guys want to do before you? I mean, I guess we'll grab Phoebe, but before you head back to the house.
Go get Phoebus.
Dirge packs her dollhouse away in its somewhat waterproof cloth in their dry spot. Maybe, kind of. Wait, she has a tent. She can just leave it in the tent.
Yeah,
Whatever.
store it
Mhm.
in
We leave it in
someone's
tents here.
tent. You can store it in Ruckus's tent.
Yeah, if you're looking for Phoebe, he's like on the edge of like a hillside. There's grass. He's taking off his jacket and he's using it as a pillow. He's just napping.
Phoebe tries to enjoy his life and gets zoomed over by Ruckus. Hey,
He sits up. Oh God! Really? You couldn't wake me up in a nicer way.
what do you want? Ruckus is like, what the fuck?
He
What do you
gets
want
a
from
very
me?
deadpan expression, a kiss on the cheek.
No.
I
We're going
know.
to the house.
Oleander will do that.
I was joking. I
Nope.
was joking.
Too late.
Baby.
If
too
Oleander
late.
wasn't going to, Dirge was going to.
They both can.
You put that thought out in the
Girls, really. I was joking. we're-
Ruckus, like, don't make jokes.
I just can't win with you, can I?
Not today. We're going to the house. Get up.
Yep. Lots more
Phoebe holds out
coffee.
his hand like, help me up.
Ruckus will help you up.
Thank you. he kind of ties his jacket around his waist, rubs his hands down his face and sighs. To the house. Where are we going?
The library.
Oh, are we just reading? He gets
For
a
now.
very hopeful expression.
For now. Dirge makes no promises, but we could start
God.
simple for Phoebe.
Yeah. Right, okay. It stretches a little bit. Day of studying. That sounds okay.
Does it?
Sure, let's go.
Ruckus looking at Phoebe like you do not sound convinced of the okayness of this.
I'm fine.
Do you want to stay in the abandoned town?
Phoebe presses his mouth into a very straight line.
Listen, Ruckus is giving you an out. He's like, if you want to stay here for the day, by
It doesn't
yourself.
sound terrible. It doesn't sound terrible, but I loathe to think what could happen if I'm not supervising you lot.
Ruckus, like, I'm an adult man.
Gives him he returns the withering stare.
She's doing,
Ruckus. Darling.
what?
Dearest.
Don't.
Sweet Ruckus.
Just shut up.
You, my darling, are a nightmare to behold.
Okay.
Disaster follows you like a muddy trail. So, for everyone's sake, I'm keeping an eye on everyone. Capiche?
So you're coming to the house then?
Throws his hands up in the air. Yes.
Great. I'm glad we've all decided.
I'm glad
He
too.
walks away from you to your face.
At least say you don't like me. Good lord.
Ruckus, you watch his wings go nuts for a second.
Phoebus, as fun as this all is, we should really get going.
Right, sorry.
He takes his hand and starts pulling him along.
Oh. Yeah, Phoebe is a noodle. He is dragged.
Just kicking and screaming, I don't want to go back, and it just leaves like a Phoebe trail in the dirt, all the way back to the house.
What is a Phoebe trail, Keen?
It's like you know when like a Looney Tune busts through a wall and it's their shape. It's just Phoebe, but it's a very long Phoebe. This doesn't actually happen, but
What?
I thought it was funny. Anyway. All right, so after some time, you guys make it back to the house, and where you're going immediately to the library, I assume.
Sounds it.
Ruckus
Temple.
occupies his book pile. That's his territory in the library. That's his book pile.
Oh, that's weird
God.
that this didn't fix itself. That should be that. That should be. These not linking properly? Hold on. Yeah? Odd. It was your guys' hit points on this other map weren't correct. They were like your old hit points, and they should just be linked. That way, when you change them on this page, it changes them on all the pages. I'm just making sure you guys aren't like at 0
Sometimes
hit
it
points.
does not.
Sometimes it just doesn't want to work.
Weird.
Let me just double check. Everyone should be good now. I think Dirge was the only one that was kind of wonky. No, Phoebe's back to full. Why is he not back to full? Okay. Here, I'll just drop you guys on the... right here. We'll put on that spooky music. Get that out of here. Yep, after some time you guys make it back to the library, where you're going to sit down for a few hours and look at books, I assume?
Sounds like it.
It's
Cool.
book day.
It's book day.
Occupies the book pile.
It's the Schooltastic book fair.
Scholastic.
Scholastic, yeah, that's it.
That's the one.
I hope they have Captain Underpants. I'm trying to finish my collection.
I never read those books, but
They're
that,
fun.
the
I
movie-
like them a lot.
My
I
only
wasn't
exposure to
allowed.
that is the movie, and it's straight up not what I was expecting, and the movie's really good.
Yeah, movies good.
I always saw the other kids reading them, but I wasn't allowed because my mom thought they were inappropriate.
Yeah, they're banned at a lot of places, but my school was cool,
Yeah.
so didn't have to worry about that just yet. Highly recommend it. Anyway, but that's not scary, so we gotta... You are less haunted by one. Yeah, what's up with that?
Oh.
Yeah, what's all that about? Okay, we're gonna go counterclockwise because I like
Oh.
to live dangerously. Phoebus, what do you want to research?
Me? Oh, well, first off, Phoebe is going to, because now he's got, like, the kind of inclination that Garrick does not mind his affections, he is going to sidle on right up next to him and just kind of squish next to him and sit down. You don't mind if I sit here, hmm?
Not at all, and he squishes in there with you.
Yeah,
You are now
Phoebe is
squished.
trying his very best not to look super thrilled, but it is very clear that he is.
The halo gets brighter. Ouch.
Yeah, it does a little bit. Oh, goodness. Okay, so,
What is
He-
left? Let's see. There's-
He wanted to avoid it, but I think he's going to keep researching the women in ISF Zarwin's life. And he is going to read into Fulvia Nostrema a little bit more.
Fulvia Nostrema. Okay. You can use, let's see, you have Zedna's
use
journals
diplomacy,
for
right?
that, and you have Zarwin's journals for that. Also, the books that you guys have unlocked, I have a note for it in your notes, so you can see what you have unlocked so far. You have the secret study books, you have the library books, you have the books from the librarian's quarters, you have Zedna's journals and Zarwin's journal. So, yeah, so
Okay.
for Fulvia, you can do Zedna's or Zarwin's journal for that.
I think he's gonna read about Zarwin, of the Zarwin's
Use
journals for
Zarwin's
that,
journal
just
about-
because
Okay.
I think just because of their relationship, he would have more insight about her. So he's going to
Okay, give me.
diplomacy check.
Well,
I'm
so
pretty sure.
it's for Fulvia Nostromo, it's library lore if you have it, or cultism or a society.
Society. Okay, that's the one. That's the one he's good at.
Society.
Nope, never mind.
Yeah, you read. It's a bunch of boring stuff. Oh, just remember when you guys are in this library, you get a +1, but even with a 13, that's not quite good enough.
Yeah, he is too distracted by the fact that he is kind of being held. Listen, he's been alone for a very long time.
Listen, guys. Anyway, Ruckus, what books do you want to read? As we all know, Ruckus loves to read books.
Ruckus loves books. It's his favorite. Uh, he'll just. Do we still? Is there still anything left to be gained from the library books, or did we use those up?
It depends
Did we
on the
use our
subject.
library things? Okay.
Because a lot of these
Like
books
I'll-
have information on multiple topics, and it's just like how much from each book have you learned about the different topics. So it depends.
We recently picked up a book with the Void Mirror. Wasn't that Zarwin's journal or something?
Yeah, Zarwin's journal is the most recent thing you guys picked up, and you can use that for the Void Mirror.
The Void Mirror, you say?
Yeah.
Redo, da 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 da.
Well, Alibaba had them 40 thieves, and Ruckus had the Void Mirror.
All right,
One day he'll have that Void Mirror. For Zarwin's journals for
Listen.
the Void Mirror, that's library lore or occultism. Yeah, 14, no good. You don't find, it's a lot of like mundane, a kind of like, in today's journal, some official paperwork and blah blah. It's a lot of like bullshit.
Ruckus is like, ugh. Realizing that he's gonna have to read through this to find real information gives up. It's like, oh, fuck, no. Why?
Garrick, what do you... I know what he's about. Heal... If it'll let me. Oh my goodness. Okay. Let's see. You know what? He's about men. If someone... You know what? If someone else is using ISF's journal, it's hard to, at the same time, share that. So he might look at something else. What else do we got?
Well, wasn't Phoebe using it?
Oh, yeah. I have been sort of hand-waving
Hands
that,
it over
haven't
to
I?
him.
Yeah, alright.
Look, they tore it in half. It's fine.
If we rip out all the pages, we can divide it up like that way. Let's see. Oh, Garrick, what is your... I want to say your occultism's better than your society. But let me pull up his character sheet. It's being weird. Okay, there we go. Oh yeah. 24. Yeah, he gets a point about ISF Zarwin from his own journal. Does that unlock anything? I feel like it should, because that seems like a threshold number. If not, that would be weird. Oh no, it doesn't, because you guys just got to 9. Okay, that makes you 10. 10 points. Nope, nothing yet. Groovy. Well, it was one step closer. Anyway. Oleander.
Yeah. Wait, that thing they're reading is library lore, right?
Some of the things are. It depends on what topic you want to look at.
The one Garrick and Phoebe are doing.
Garrick, blah, 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 blue. Yeah, you can use library lore on ISF
She's gonna sit on his
Zarwin,
head
or...
and read over his shoulder.
Yeah. You can use library lore on ISF Zarwin or Fulvia, it doesn't matter. Because both of those would succeed. Which one do you want? Either ISF Zarwin or Fulvia Nostromer.
Ooh, the second one.
Okay, that lady. Alright. ISF, your info can get out of here. Alright. So, that completes everything you can learn about her from, Oh wait, nope. No, it doesn't. That's the wrong thing. Okay, 1 point there. Alright. So let me double check, make sure we don't go up anymore. I'm going to say probably not. Let's see. 1, 2, makes 5. Nope, nothing at 5, because I think you guys just got something at 4 anyway. Alright. But you do get a point there. Dirge. Oh no, Miirshroom. Okay, Dirge. It's your turn to read a book.
First, Dirge walked over to the librarian's quarters and grabbed part of this broken table and used it to start a fire.
You do that.
So it's been cozy in here. And then Dirge curled up with her old faithful Psychopomps book that she still hasn't revealed its secrets. So, occultism.
You want to learn about psychopomps?
Yes.
Okay, and... Okay, hold on, give me just a second, because I think I messed something up here. So let's see, with... Oh gosh, hold on. There we go. Let's see, book reading for the Psychopomps. Yeah, you can use the library books or the librarian quarters books for that. You can give me library lore, religion, or boneyard lore.
Religion. Yeah, Dirge is still using her library book that she got way back when. Way back.
Using a religion. Yep, you're not able to glean anything new with that. Nothing that you haven't already learned from his Rammelkin. A lot of the stuff is sort of just repeating what they told you.
She's read this book like 5 times. Poor Dirge.
Fix that. If it makes you all feel better, the DC goes down a little bit every time you try, so eventually you'll just start auto-succeeding. It'll be very satisfying. Let me check one more thing here.
Bet she's gonna spend her next hour reading about Psychopomps too.
Yeah, if you want. It
Next 2 hours.
takes 2 hours, so within
Yeah,
the
2
span of
hours.
2 hours, you guys do all that. You can spend another 2 hours each if you want to keep going. It's up to you guys.
Sure. Then I guess since they're all sort of reading the same book, Phoebe is going to try. You know what? I think he's going to try reading about ISF Zarwin.
A man after Garrick's own heart. All right.
He aims to
Jeez.
be. He aims to be.
Taking interest in Garrick's interests.
Wow. Okay, so you can use Zarwin's journals for that. Give me library, occultism, or society.
Occultism or society. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. You. Yeah!
Nice.
Okay.
Okay. That definitely succeeds. That DC is going to go down to that. Alright, you use up all of Zarwin's journal for himself, so that no longer works on him. Alright, how many points do I got? Because this guy's got 1,000,000 fucking points, because he's kind of a big deal. Okay, let's see. So you got 3 from that, 2 from that, 2 from that. That makes 7. Plus 4 from dreaming about him. Anything at 11 points? No, nothing at 11 points. But you guys are getting close to more stuff. All right. Ruckus, read a book. Take a look.
Ruckus,
Reading Rainbow.
Read book. You can't tell him to read in school.
What if LeVar Burton himself was like, hey,
Hey,
read a book.
Ruckus.
Hey, Ruckus. It's me, LeVar Burton.
Read a
Who?
fucking book, man.
Read a fucking book, dude.
Character sheet back because
I love LeVar Burton. He's so nice.
Read
Anyway.
read a fucking book.
No,
man.
I can't talk about nice stuff. It's supposed to be spooky. More spooky
Second,
music.
we try again with the same
Super
bullshit
nice.
that we're gonna keep listening.
Which subject?
Void?
Voidmere. Dun, dun, dun.
Ruckus.
Using
Ruckus's
Darwin's journal for that.
favored prey is the void mirror. Ruckus is its spiritual warfare with the void mirror.
Oh, wait, what? Did I fuck this up? Oh, I might have fucked this up.
Did you fuck this up?
You guys can use the secret study books on on the Void Mirror one more time. Okay, cool, I forgot, because different books for different subjects give you different amounts of research points, and they're all different, so it's a lot to keep track of, so I fucked up. Okay, so yeah, you use that. Unfortunately, that fails, but that DC will go down for our cultism checks to read about the Void Mirror. Garrick, Boberic. We'll diversify his portfolio. Let's see.
Wow, an entrepreneur.
Wow.
Wow.
Let's see. Actually, let's see.
Twirls hair. What else do you do?
What else do you do? I get vengeance. Wow, vengeance, you say? He's gonna use. Okay.
Wow, is that like a group activity?
It's murder. Wow, murder. You're so funny. All right. He's going to use Zedna's journals to learn about Zarwin Manor. So that is. He doesn't have library lore, so society. He fails. He tries to read about something else, and he's like, "What? Not revenge."
Poor caveman.
Oh dear, oh Gurk.
Burgurg. But that's okay. The DC goes down. Oleander's turn.
He reads the
Yeah.
word district and he goes, ugh.
Over the shoulder.
Are you gonna read about Zarwin Manor also? Who's
Yes.
over the shoulder? Because they're reading about different stuff in different books. So, okay. Give me library lore or society. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. A sweet library lore. A sweet, sweet low library lore number. But let me do it. There we go. Dan. Okay, that's 3 points now for Zen. Okay, so Zarwin Manor, so let's see, that's 4 from the research ahead of time. 3 from Zenna's journals, that makes 7. Can't dream about it, I don't think. There's nothing from that. Okay, 7 points total. Does 7 get you anything? No, it does not. But you're close. Dirge.
Dirge is still reading about psychobombs, because someday she
Someday
will
you'll psychopomp.
read this book.
Listen. Everyone's got their topic that they're like, I'm fighting you. I'm at war.
That should definitely do it. Let me check
Looks
something.
like a number. It looks like a number.
It does look like a number.
Dirge finally cracked this book. I think she's only gotten one other point out of it before, despite trying many, many times.
So for psychopomps, we're using the library books or the librarian quarters books.
The library books.
Okay, so that goes up by 1. That succeeds. So you don't even gotta worry. DC goes down by that much. Okay, so with that being said, so let's see. We have 2. I know we have many. Okay, so we have 3 points from Ms. Ramilcon. We have 2 from the library books. That makes 5. 1 from the dreams makes 6. Okay, there we go. There we go.
To make
Alright.
me.
That's right. Alright, at 6 points, you learn the following. Oh boy, please don't break. You learn the following about psychopomps. The Lord and Lady of Zarin Manor had very different opinions on psychopomps. Azathana drew inspiration from them and increasingly saw them as divine muses, while her husband Iasef saw them as pests or even threats and took to hunting them in later years.
Jesus.
All comes full circle.
Mm-hmm.
Azathana made
Threats.
the
That's
the
interesting.
Statues.
and
And then he
Iosef
went out and
broke 'em.
smashed them.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Dirge is accomplished. Is there any more to learn from this book? Or have we exhausted this book
From the... Hold on, let me look.
from the library?
The library book you can get 1 more point from. The librarian's quarters books you can still get 3 more.
That's what I thought.
Because
Okay.
I don't think you guys have used that one for this particular subject yet. So you got options.
Dirge takes another unrelated book from the bookshelves and throws that in the fireplace to celebrate.
What Dirge didn't
Yay!
notice
Wanted
was
distraction.
look, How to Live Forever by in the fire. Guess it's gone.
Well, clearly it didn't work because the whole house is dead.
Silly author. The gods don't like it when you try to live forever.
Stupid nerd, says Dirge.
You silly, silly infidel.
Yep. Pretty much.
That's a really fun way to put it. Just something about like Dirge calling something an infidel. Like, I don't know. It's so mean. But also, I'm not surprised by it either. All right, so 4-ish hours go by. The fire is roaring, and it's very, well, as cozy as it can be, given the circumstances. And you guys are able to learn a little bit more about various things. What do you want to do next?
Oh boy, I'm gonna tell you what Phoebe's doing, and it is making himself very comfortable. He is
You do
not
that.
going to contribute unless someone forces him to.
Are you gonna read or are you just done?
Yeah, he's like, I've done my reading. I'm good, and he just kind of makes himself comfy and kind of leans heavily against Garrick.
Okay. Well, Ruckus, wanna go poke some doors?
Ruckus sits up. Yeah, let's go poke some doors.
Be careful. He's already like, he's having a really tired day. He's just tired. Kind of gives like a lazy wave to them as they get
Okay.
up.
We're gonna go try and open up that barricaded door upstairs. Kind of like almost above here, but not quite.
Phoebe's eyes open. What?
If you hear any commotion, don't come up those spiral staircases, point, because you'll run into the poltergeist ghost. Go the long way.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Okay, bye.
Right? Dirge and Ruckus like, alright.
So you guys coming back, are you going like up the stairs in the library, or are you coming around this way?
No,
and
we're
then...
Oh
coming
my
around the
God,
long
no.
way. We're
Okay,
coming
okay,
around.
just checking.
The library stairs aren't real.
They're just
So,
reminding Phoebe that
we'll
don't
say-
go up those stairs.
Is there? I assume Garrick would definitely come along, and I assume he's dragging Phoebe, and Oleander would probably hide in a pocket. So I think you're all going.
Oh yeah.
Oh god. Yeah, Phoebe's kind
for
of
a second I was like, I feel like there's no
reluctantly-
way Garrick isn't going.
he's reluctantly following along. He's kind of just holding on to Garrick's arm like, I don't like this.
Well, if we don't make any progress, I feel like we're never really going to get out of here.
Yes, but it's barricaded. I mean, come now. That's a red flag.
I think
Ruckus
everything here is a red
Puts a
flag.
hand on Dirge's shoulder and is like, hey,
Yes,
hold
but
on.
like more so.
Okay.
Scoots in front of Dirge. It's like halfway down the hall, Ruckus is like, oh, Dirge should not be in front.
Here, I will. You said this door is barricaded. Perhaps I can just remove the
Be
the
careful.
barricade.
Okay.
Ruckus and Dirge, like, have at it, my mans.
All right.
Goodness.
It doesn't really take that long. After a few minutes, like 5-ish minutes, he's able to just remove all the boards. He goes to open the door, but he looks at Oleander. It is locked.
Oh.
Do that.
We have some keys now. Do any of our keys we picked up work?
She puts a skeleton key in.
You put the skeleton key in, you turn it, and the door kind of opens on its own a little bit.
Hey,
Oh dear.
that's a good sign.
Is it?
She straps the key back to her back again.
I mean, it's an open door, so it's something.
Mm. Just hang on before anyone does anything. Just can I do something really quick?
Alrighty.
He's going to inspire defense.
She's gonna hide in a pocket.
Phoebe just plays music as we
Yep.
go
As
into
quietly as he can with a string instrument with no no volume control.
Oh, someone got moitered.
Oh boy.
Yeah. So the first thing here, let me pull up some things real quick.
Things plural. Uh-oh.
Yeah, you do see a few things before I call it here. So yeah, you immediately open the door and you see, well, there's actually a few figures in this room.
Oh. C4.
Ah, ghosts.
C4. Get out of here, C4.
Everyone look out, it's a bomb!
Being defeated by the
Every time that happens, I should just give you guys 1,000 experience or something. just slay me.
I won't argue.
So yeah, you see someone, their back is sort of turned to you, and it looks like they're painting something, although there's no paint on the brush, so nothing ends up on the canvas. The other one is just watching them, but they turn towards you as you come into this room, and one of them looks very, very familiar.
Is it Garrick?
No, it's yeah.
Oh, fuck.
That would be a twist.
You have to look in the group chat.
Oh, wait.
Uh-oh.
The group chat.
You make me go to Discord? Ah.
Uh-oh.
Familiar?
Asathano is a redhead.
It's a pink girl. Okay.
It's made of okay, it's made of paint. Huh.
That's pretty cool.
What's
I
the other
like
one look like?
The other one, their shape isn't as pronounced. They look more like they do in the icon. Give me a perception check real quick, Dirge.
Dirk. Oh boy,
No.
quick. Finding my
Use your
sheet,
brain.
quick.
Ooh.
28. You look, as someone who likes to take all the nice paintings in the house, you kind of maybe recognize this person. This looks like the Major Domo, although I don't believe
The
you
painting
recall.
Garrick took?
Yeah, the painting that Garrick took.
Oh, fuck!
And with that, we'll call it there.
Dun,
Bum,
dun,
bum,
dun.
bum.